Chapter 255. 3 sentences is my limit! Question. What happened while I was unconscious? Answer. The guy called Kuro beat you up and making you waste your energy. The power that was sustaining Wrath was completely used up. That's why you can now stay sane. To confirm that you really won't activate Wrath for now, I quarantined you safely in another dimension. Who is Kuro? A god of this world. However, he's an indecisive loser. What connections does he have with you, Shiro-san? For now, he's cooperating with us. For the sake of convenience, he's expected to be placed under the Demon King. The Demon King? The Demon King. By Demon King, do you mean the King of the Demons? Literally no, but you can think of it like that for now. What about the girl I was fighting? She's a vampire. She's currently pretty much living in the Demon Country. Living in the Demon Country. Incidentally, she's a reincarnator. What's her name in the previous world? Nagishi Akiko. Her attitude has really changed a lot. She's been through a lot. Is Nagishi-san okay? She's okay. She's been punished a bit for recklessly fighting you, though. I see. I've done something bad, I guess. That's not the case. You don't need to worry about it. What are the other reincarnators doing? Most are under protection of Sensei with the elves. Some of the others are at a human academy, though. Himada-kun and Oshima-kun are among the academy group. Is it far from here to that human academy? It's far. What will happen to me now? Nothing. Since your sanity has returned, you can do what you like. The end. Question and answer session is complete. Well done me. Really. Well done me. Right. Well done me. Really. Well done me. Really well done. Yeah, she's congratulating herself. Okay. Incidentally, as for how much time it took, I'm not going to say. Yeah, I became hungry in the middle and left the room once to go get some food, but it didn't take that long, really. Yes, really. Let's just leave it at that. When I told Oni-kun he can do what he wants, he got a troubled expression, instead as if pondering something or other. Well, suddenly being told you can do as you like, and being abandoned, I guess you'd be troubled. Should I hand him a lifeline, perhaps? We're basically both reincarnators, so I won't be stingy on lending a hand. If you have nowhere to go, then stay at my place for now. I called it my place, but it's really Balto's. Alternatively, I can lend you this other dimension as well. But if I'm not here, then it'll become impossible for him to come and go, and he'll die. I could, I guess. To be honest, I really don't know what I should do from now on. And thus, rather than taking in a lost lamb, I'm taking in a lost Oni-kun. First of all, since him being half-naked is a bit out there, I returned to Balto's mansion and had the servants pick out some suitable men's clothes, and had him try them on. Because Oni-kun, under the influence of wrath, has lost his reason, he had the style like an Oni out of a fairy tale with a single pair of pants to his wardrobe. Him at least wearing the pants was perhaps due to the remaining sense of the reason he had. Then, after he put on the clothes, wafting in the air was this something-ain't-right feeling. Onikun's face is the same as in his previous life, a Japanese person's face. Even if his species is an Oni, that's still a Japanese style. Japanese clothes, or for the sake of argument, perhaps some Chinese-style armor would be better, but there's a huge sense of unease with him wearing Western clothes. Rather unusually for me, I unthinkingly muttered out loud that it doesn't suit you, though. I'm sure, it sure seems that he heard that mutter, and Oni-kun seemed to be plainly shocked at it. Somehow it just doesn't match. After all, he's an Oni sword-bearer with a purely Japanese face, so try imagining him wearing the clothes of a Western aristocrat. Balto's basically like that. Amongst the demons, he's at the very upper echelons, so I guess he'd only have suits for noblemen stored there, and only clothed the nobleman's suit. Somehow, while the person himself might be able to accept it, I cannot. Oni-kun's original face is quite well-balanced features anyway, and unbecoming an Oni, he's gotten taller, so he's by no means unattractive. He's not at all, but there's this uncomfortable feeling. Yeah, let's go with Japanese clothes. However, Japanese clothes don't exist, though. On the long journey to the Demon King's castle, we went around all sorts of places, but there are no Japanese clothes. Or rather, Japanese culture itself doesn't exist. It's another world, so it's not just natural, though. Wait. It's kind of Japanese culture. Honorifics are Japanese culture, right? Whatever. I guess other cultures might do that. It's definitely not Western custom. Whatever. It's another world, so it's just natural, though. I somehow thought that if it's D, then it wouldn't be strange for her to forcibly establish a fake Japanese culture, but there was none. If there's none, then I can just make one, then. Are there any clothes that my threads cannot make? What kind of Japanese clothes would suit him best, I wonder? Before that, I gotta talk with Balto. For now, I have Oni-kun wait in my own room. When I had asked the servants who went to get the clothes about if there were any available rooms, I heard that half the rooms in the mansion were available. Well, it's extremely spacious, but there's surprisingly few people after all. The master at Balto doesn't come back often either. There's no problem in terms of available space for Oni-kun to stay here. I just need to get the okay from the mansion's master. I teleport to the Demon King's castle and knock on the door to the office that Balto uses every day. Even I have some common sense. As for suddenly teleporting in the middle of a room, it's not like I've never done it, but I can't say I rarely do it either. Come in. I got permission to enter the room, so I opened the door. This really is the Demon King's castle, the summit of the demons, so normally I should pay attention to how I open the door too, but unfortunately such trivial manners are behind me. I open the door trying to be as careful as possible. Besides, whether I'm forced to open my mouth, being helpless with things like tone or a number of words are a far bigger problem than mere manners. While thinking such things, I entered the open door, and there my prey Balto was fighting with documents. It's fine. It's always the case that Balto seems about to die from being buried in documents. However, at the reception table in the office, his younger brother also being there looking over documents is unexpected. What do you want? The hoodlum glared. His spider guards the door. Oi, don't just up and leave without stating your business. Ugh, why is this guy here? What a blunder. Since I teleported and knocked on the door immediately, I didn't pay any attention to the possibility of others being here. If I'd known he was here, I wouldn't have wasted my time. Ugh, what a pain. So she just left because his brother was there? I love this. This is great.